Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of the 5-day coaching sneak peek. So yesterday we covered the different types of coaches and you got a little welcome from me, a little inspirational video of the Beachbody transformations, which are absolutely mind-blowing. And today I would like to go into something a little bit deeper, something straight from me. I might ramble, I'm a rambler. I'm not a very good public speaker, but I am doing my best. I might not be a good public speaker, but I am one passionate Beachbody coach. So, what I want to talk about today is something we all have, something that pushes us forward every day in everything we do, and that is our why, our driving force, our motivation for every decision we make, for everything we do in our lives. Every decision is made with our why. It either, goes against what we find important or it goes with it and we make the decision based on that. So I would like to talk about mine and how that got me started with Beachbody and where I am today with all of that. So before Beachbody, I owned a daycare. I wanted to stay home with my son, who is now almost 6. I didn't want him to go to a daycare. I didn't want some other person to be experiencing the things that a mother should experience. I didn't want them to experience the crawling and walking and first words and cute little behaviors that we all want as parents to see. And I just could not bring myself to think of somebody else having that relationship with my son. So I started a daycare. I loved it. I love kids, and it was extremely ideal for me. I got to stay home. I got to be with my son. I got to be my own boss, and I got to work with kids, which is, who doesn't want to be around adorable toddlers? It was challenging, but it was amazing. But I was overweight. After my first son, I went from 110 pounds all the way up to 186. And so that was a blow, and I never lost the weight. And I was continuing to call it baby weight when my son was 5 years old. I don't have a baby, and I didn't want to walk around saying it's my chip weight or my pasta weight. But I felt badly. I felt really uncomfortable in my body, and I was starting to get depressed and anxious, and my blood sugar was all over the place, and I was just feeling really crappy every day. I was feeling dizzy, and I had no energy. My sons would get home from school, and even though I was at home with them, I wasn't dedicating my time to them because I was so tired. I couldn't play with them when they wanted me to run around outside, and I couldn't. I was just so tired from the day. So anyways, that is where Beachbody comes in. I had tried everything, and I am not joking, everything. I have a practically full gym in my house. I have an elliptical, a treadmill, a Bowflex, a Malibu Pilates chair, an ab slide, an ab circle, a leg magic, and I had a gym membership. That is embarrassing to say out loud. But I do, and I didn't use any of it. I'm the infomercial queen. But I just had no motivation to do it myself. So, of course, being the insomniac that I was, because I wasn't eating properly and I wasn't exercising and my mind was racing a mile a minute, I would stay up late. And I ended up seeing a Beachbody infomercial. Thank goodness I stayed up late. And I thought, you know what, this is it. I'm going to lose this weight once and for all, and I'm just going to do it, and it's the last thing I'm buying, the last thing. And so I ordered it, and I was so excited, and I did not tell my kid's dad. I was so nervous because I had already spent so much money on weight loss stuff. So I'm like, I can't tell him. And it came in the mail, and I opened it. I was so excited, and then I hid it. I hid it, and it ended up sitting there untouched, just like all the rest of my workout stuff, until one day I got a text from my coach, Danielle, and she said, I'm your coach, your free Beachbody coach, Danielle. And first thought was, what the heck is a Beachbody coach and what the heck do you want from me? Because I already bought your program and it doesn't work, even though I didn't use it, but that's besides the point. So what I didn't know was all she wanted to do was help me. She just wanted to help me. So she said, I have a challenge group on Facebook, and it's other women doing programs. We push each other and motivate each other. And I thought, it's not going to work. I know it's not going to work. Nothing else has worked. I'm still overweight. I'm still uncomfortable. And I have everything. I have every workout thing known to man. But I thought, you know what? If I get in, at least I can say I tried. At least I can say I failed, but I tried. And and then I can blame Beachbody. And I can blame the Bowflex guys and the people who made the elliptical. But so I got in. And long story short, those women pushed me so hard and motivated me and empowered me and made me realize I can do this. I just felt like a different person, and I lost every single pound I wanted to lose, and I got back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. I was tighter than I was before my kids, which blew me away because I did not expect that to happen. I went into it fully expecting to fail. I did not think it was going to work. And so also, something that's even more important than the external changes were the internal changes. My moods improved so much. My blood sugar got under control. I wasn't dizzy anymore. I had energy. I could play with my kids. I was happier. I was laughing more. And so that is what was the big thing for me. I just felt empowered and happy. And so that brings us to my Beachbody coaching journey. When my coach said, I was telling people anyways, I just wanted to chase people down the street and say, this is what I'm doing and I'm so happy and, just do this. You have to do this. And of course I didn't do that, but I wanted to do that. I wanted to tell everybody. And so people were saying, holy, you've lost a lot of weight. What did you do? And I was too excited to tell them. Like I was just rambling a mile a minute about it. And so I was coaching already. And when my coach said, you can be a Beachbody coach, you can do that. You're already coaching and you're already sharing and you can help people. And I thought, I don't know if I'm going to fail. I don't know how to do this. I had no idea there was such thing as a Beachbody coach. I just don't know if I'm going to be good at this. But what I do know is I feel incredible and I want to help people. I want to help people who feel like I do, who feel lost and depressed and alone. And I have challengers who have had high blood pressure and high cholesterol and low iron and all these different problems that have been resolved. So that's the point of it, that I've helped people with their depression and anxiety and just their self-confidence, just where I was before, just how I was feeling so lost and so alone. And I knew I was a mom. I knew I was a daycare provider. But I lost being a woman along the way. So I was ready. And I said, I'm going to do this. I'm going to jump in. And I never started off as a discount coach, or I never just wanted to get my Shakeology paid for. I wanted to get in and go. I wanted to, if what these coaches were saying to me was true, if I worked hard and I put my time into this and I really wanted to help people, I could be financially free. And so that, on top of helping people feel how I felt, that made me think. We were living paycheck to paycheck. We were broke. We couldn't afford trips. We couldn't afford the things that we wanted in life. And the boy's dad, he works so much. He has to work weekends and he works nights and he works long hours, and he's not here to tuck our kids in, and he's not here for their activities and programs and meet the teacher nights and all of those things. He can't be here. And so I thought, if I can do this and I can really put myself into this and I can change our financial future, not only our finances, but our health. If I can start at home and show my kids that being unhealthy is not okay, and if I can lead by example and give them something to bring into their lives as adults and with their own children and their own family, if I can provide that for them, I feel like I'm being a good parent. And so on top of the health, it was, I want to give my kids experiences. I want to travel. I want them to swim with dolphins and manatees, and I want them to horseback ride through the jungle, and I want them to learn about the world by doing. I don't want them to learn about the world through Facebook or the internet. I want them to grow up and bring something to their children and just remember their childhood in such a positive light, and know that I did everything in my power to make that possible for them. I don't want them to grow up and say, sorry guys, I didn't try hard enough for you. Sorry guys, it was too hard. Sorry, I was uncomfortable, or I didn't know if I could do it, so I just didn't try. I don't want to say that to them. I want to say, I did my best, and I want them to know what a strong woman looks like. I want them to know that we can do anything we want to do in life. Shoot, I'm running 11 minutes here. I just want them to know that no matter what, things might be hard in life, but we try our best always. So my why is my family. My why is looking at their happy little smiling faces, and it's having their dad be home to tuck them in at night and to go to everything, to be here and to give my family the time that they deserve, because my kids are going to grow up just like all of our kids. They're going to grow up and they're going to move away, and they're not going to want the cuddle time and the playing and all those things. We have one shot, and that's the way I'm looking at this. I have one shot to do this with them, so I want to give it my best. And so if you right now are thinking, I don't give my kids enough time, or I'm not home enough, or I have crazy shifts, or my husband or wife has crazy shifts, and it's not ideal. If something needs to change, if you think about your life and think about yourself at 50, 55, 60, and think of doing the same thing you're doing today, will you be happy? Will you be really happy? Will you have lived a fulfilling life of time? Have you given your family the time that they deserve? If there's anything you need to change, it's scary, but you can change it. And this is an incredible way to do that. So before you know what it is, don't write it off. Really look into it and see if it fits for you, because if you can work, you can change everything. I am going to Florida next month. If I work hard, LA in January, Cancun in April, and Nashville in July. So the rewards and the recognition and the compensation plan is completely mind-blowing if you can work. So if you want more, if you have a deep why, look into this. Don't write it off. And I'm sorry, I'm at like 15 minutes. Sorry guys, but enjoy the day. And again, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I just rambled my head off. But again, I'm super passionate about this, and I just want you guys to experience this and to get all of the, deep down feelings, and I'm a touchy-feely kind of person. So anyways, have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.